Hello and welcome to another of Mrs. Patnell's Phonics. This is group 2, so we are learning the phase 3 sounds each lesson. We are going to learn a new sound today, which is this one. And this sound is the sh sound, okay? Shh. Now it's made with two letters we know already. It's made with a s and a h, but we don't blend them as when they're together. This is when phonics starts getting a little trickier now, okay? So when you see these two together as friends next to each other, no other letters in between, when they're together, they make a sh sound, okay? So some new rules popping into phonics now, okay? This is what's known as a digraph, remember, when you've got two letters, but they are making one sound, okay? So that's our digraph of the day, and it is sh. And I'll come back to that after we've gone through our flashcards. So this is the sound we learned yesterday. This is the qu sound, and we have to be like this, qu. But we have to remember that this letter Q must have its friend up with him. He always wants his friend up with him. He hates to be on his own. And when they are together, they are the qu sound. So don't just write this by itself. It must have its friend the up with it when you're writing the qu sound. And this one, z, a, g, j, 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 e, v, x, y, I, N, D, A, B, F, R, O, Z, O, K, K, T, O, S. Now, because we know so many sounds now, I might start at the beginning of each session just picking a few of the phase 2 sounds that we know really well, but always doing the phase 3 ones that we've learned in the last couple of weeks, so we get really used to seeing those because it's such a massive batch now that you know. Okay, so flicking back to our new sound of the day. So when these two come together, the s and the h are next to each other. Now, when you look at it, first of all, you're going to probably start blending s because you're used to blending one sound at a time. But if you start to blend s, I need your mind to tell you, oh, together aren't, they are sh. So I have to remember that these two would get a sound cradle because they are a digraph and they make the sh sound when they are together. Now we will have a go at writing it, but it should be easy because you can write this and you can write the h as separate letters. You just got to remember which order they go in for the sh sound. So if you were to put the h first, it would make the sh sound. It's very important that it's s and then the h sound, okay? So the action for this, of course, is shh. So it's putting your fingers to your lips, or your finger to your lips, and saying shh. Okay, so that is the sh action, because it's shh for shush, as in be a little quieter. Shh. Okay, so that's your action, that's your digraph. Let's write it on our boards. Remember, super easy because you wrote them both before. So we are simply just going to have to remember which order they come in for the sh sound. And I think you can hear the sound more in sh. Sounds more like the sound. So that should remind you that it's the s that comes first, okay? So you have to go up and round, take your path this way, and tickle the bottom for your cursive s. But as we're writing the sh sound, we then have to go tall, much taller than your s, by the way, and a flicky foot to finish, okay? So your h is much taller than your s when you write sh. I'm going to do that one more time because I don't think I've gone tall enough with my h compared to my s. So if I'm writing the sh sound, cursive s, followed by a nice much taller, and that is my sh sound, sh. Okay, let's have a quick revisit. Can we revisit the, let's have a look. What have I popped down here? Can we revisit j, 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 j? Now, j, I'm finding in class that a lot of people are writing it brilliantly, but are forgetting it when they see the flashcard, which is kind of odd. So think about j, when we're wobbling like this, it has a dot on, but it also has a loop in the bottom. So we're going to go up, come down lower than the cursive whoosh and tie a knot in the bottom and a dot on the top. So there is your j. Okay, if you haven't quite got it, then have a go at the end of the video. Then can you also revisit you, 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 you? I'm trying to say it a bit more louder so you can hear me, but I don't want to go into a y sound. So it's you, 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 you for yogurt, you for yellow. So we are going to cursively whoosh up, big smiley mouth like an but then down low, dip your tail in and tie a knot. There is your you sound. Okay, next up, can we have a go at doing, actually we should be good at doing this because we just did it as part of the sh sound. So whoosh up tall, down, up halfway, over with an arch, and we're finished. There is your h. And your d sound, have a go on your boards. Pause me if I'm going a bit fast today. I think I am actually. So d, 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 d. Think like a curly cat so you get your stick on the right side. So you are going to whoosh up and curve round, come back round the other way and make your curly cur, but go up the side, nice and tall, down and flick. And there is your d, 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 d. Right, okay, that's our revisiting for today. Can we now, hang on, sing the alphabet? Now, where have I popped my alphabet sheet? I've got a sneaky feeling that I left it in the other classroom. So what I might have to do is do the alphabet singing tomorrow. Let me just double check it's not under my books. Yes, I will add it on to tomorrow's lesson. I'll write it down here already. Okay, so you get off of the alphabet song today. So instead, we are going to have a look at playing Buried Treasure with some of the sound of the day words. So be looking out for these two. If you're blending them as, remind yourself, no, not s, it is sh, sh, when they are together. So look out for the sounds of the sound of the day. Here are my coins. So we just jump up to get my bin and my treasure chest. One bin, one treasure chest. Let me set myself up here. I want you to be able to see these. So let's go right back here. Okay, right. So all the real words we will put into the treasure chest. All of the rubbish words we will put into the bin, okay? So let's have a look. Remember, it's more important to be able to blend these words than to know if they're real words or rubbish words. Okay, most important thing is that you can blend the sounds to read them. Okay, now the first couple I'm going to add sound buttons because I want you to get used to seeing that the sh sound of the day is a digraph, so it will have a sound cradle. Okay, so I'm going to do that on a couple of them. Not all of them, because then I want you to start looking out for it yourself then, okay? Okay, right. Here is our first one. Here is my first coin. There is 3 sounds, 2 single sounds, and then a digraph, because you can see by the sound cradle. Could be the sound of the day, maybe. So we have got, I've got to look at it this way, okay. We have got, and pause the video if you want to read it by yourself, which is what I would like you to do. But our first sound is B. Second sound, I. Last sound, sh. B, I, sh. B, ish. bish, bish. Real or rubbish? Have you ever heard of the word bish? Well, I never have, so I'm going to put bish into the bin. In it goes. Okay, next one. I have added sound buttons for you again. So we're seeing a digraph at the beginning with a sound cradle and then 2 single sounds. Look out for that sound of the day, remember. So have a go at blending that. So we have got sh on our sound cradle at the beginning. Sh, egg, egg, sheg, sheg. Real or rubbish? Sheg. Never heard of sheg. That's going in the bin as well. Okay, next one up. This one has a digraph, 2 letters making 1 sound at the beginning, and a digraph at the end. Only a little single sound in the middle, can you see? So blend this one. It is sh, ooh, sh, ooh. Shell. Real or rubbish? Shell. Yes, lots of shells on the beach. We have lots of shells in our outdoor area in class. So that is definitely a real word for the treasure chest. Okay, next one. Now I haven't added sound buttons now. So I want you to start looking out in particular for the digraph, which is the sound of the day, okay? We're looking out for this. And if you see it, it's the sh sound and not separate s and h. Have a look. 3 sounds to blend on this. Yes, there's 4 letters, but 2 go together to make 1 sound. And what does it read? We've got sh, op, shop. Real or rubbish? Shop. It's a real word. We all know we've got shops. We have to go there to buy our food and groceries. Okay, next one. I haven't got sound buttons again, but you need to look out for the sound of the day, that digraph. So this is your coin. Have a go at blending that. So we've got ish, lish, lish. Real or rubbish? Now the thing is with lish is that some people might take the word delicious and say this is a bit lish, isn't it? But that's just basically them borrowing the bit out of the middle of delicious, okay? It's not a real word. So lish is a rubbish word. In it goes. Okay, next one up. 3 sounds. I haven't added sound buttons, but you need to be looking out for that sound of the day, the sh sound. So have a blend of that. We have got cash. Cash, real or rubbish? Cash. Yes, it's a real word. Cash is another way of talking about money. So I'm going to put that in our treasure chest there. It's a real word. Okay, we've got 2 more here. Here's this one. There are 3 sounds. Yes, there's 4 letters, but 2 of them are a digraph, 2 letters making 1 sound. So what have we got? Have a blend. We have got ish. Fish. Real or rubbish? Of course we know about fish, so that goes into our treasure chest. Last one. Here it is. Look out for the sound of the day, the digraph of the day. Have a go at blending those 3 sounds. We have got ship. It is ship. Real or rubbish? Ship. Yes, a ship is a word for a boat, a very big boat. Oops, I'm putting it in the bin. So it's real. Let's put it in the treasure chest. Excellent if you got those right today. Remember, the most important thing is that you blended it right. It doesn't matter if you're not sure if it's a real or rubbish word. The blending is my most important thing. Okay, so let's pop those all in the treasure chest so we don't lose them. And let's move on to the next thing we're going to do. So we are going to have a go now at reading some sentences. We've done that quite quickly today, haven't we? Right, okay, I have my sentences here. Let's come on round to show this to you. Here it is. Okay, there's quite a lot of words in this sentence, you've noticed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a long old sentence we're getting now. This is because we're getting so good at reading. So 10 words in our sentence. It's punctuated with a full stop, has lovely finger spaces between each word, and starts with a capital. Although we would need it as a capital anyway because it's that tricky word, I. Okay, pause this video and have a go at reading this sentence. But I'm going to go through it with you now. Oops, excuse me. So we have got the tricky word I, am. I am in a rush. Rush. I am in a rush. Tricky word to get to. So we've got two lots of tricky word to. I am in a rush to get to. Tricky word. Poke your tongue out and say the shop. Shop. I am in a rush to get to the shop. Excellent if you got that right. Pat yourself on the back for such a huge sentence. Okay, sentence number 2. Here it is. Beautiful full stop to tell us it's the end of that sentence. And lovely finger spaces in between the words and a capital T on our tricky word at the beginning. Okay, so pause it, have a go at reading this sentence. Look out for the sound of the day digraph. It is in there. Remember when they're together, they make the sh sound, okay? Not s and h separately. Okay, I'm going to go through it with you now. So although this is a capital T, it would still be the tricky word t, h, e, which I know is poke my tongue out and say the. The, k, a, sh. Digraph of the day, sound of the day, there it is. Sh, k, a, sh. Cash. The cash is in, tricky word, the shop. Shop. The cash is in the shop. Fantastic. And last one is tucked in here. Here it is. Okay, it's got a beautiful full stop on the end, excellently punctuated, finger space between the words, and a capital it at the beginning, but then it is the tricky word I, so it needs to be a capital anyway. Okay, pause the video, have a go at reading this by yourself. I'm going to go through it with you now. I got a, sound of the day, shell, shell. I got a shell and a fish. Fish. I got a shell and a fish. Fantastic if you got that right. Okay, now as a little stretch task for you, if you want to do a little bit more after this lesson, you can write me a sentence. I love to see your written sentences. It makes my day. So you can have a go at writing one of those, and I think give a try to I got a shell and a fish. Okay, so try that one. I got a shell and a fish. Let's count how many words we need to have in that sentence. I got a shell and a fish. So you're writing 7 words in total, okay? So that's 7 words you've got to think about. There are some tricky words in there. There is the sound of the day, our sh digraph, so remember how you make it. And don't forget to punctuate it at the end. What will you need on the end? What will you need at the beginning that's special about that first letter? And don't forget finger spaces. And I will see you again tomorrow for another new digraph. Bye-bye.